You know, I'm looking at it now. I should probably update my channel description because I'm no longer in grad school. I spent so long in grad school, it's odd to think that I have to change that now. All right, let's play this. Let's see. Do I have a full screen PC game? Nope. Hang on. There we go. Except that's on top of everything right now. Display capture? Nope. Hang on. Properties. Okay. Ah, there we go. And let me just double check. Double checking that chat works as intended. Indeed it does. Okay. So I'm going to continue with System Shock. Today's stream will be shorter than yesterday's stream. I'm not putting my webcam on. Don't feel the need to. Right, so last time I took care of this. I still don't know what that did. Probably something related to that room, if I had to guess. And let's see what this says. Okay. So I can continue around that corner there. I haven't actually made it into that area. I'm guessing that I'm gonna do something like that. Naturally, I am curious about this. Okay, there's a bunch of stuff in here. I'll come back to this area. First, though... Alright, so that probably goes where I thought it would. Oh gosh, this continues around. Okay. Manually locked, so gotta come at it from the other side. I'm guessing. Oh gosh. There's so much to this. That's a battery. That's junk. Vaporizing the junk, of course. Can't go that way. Can go this way, though. Accidentally cycling through my weapons. Those are strong. Dead. Of course. A trap for the people who do the thing they're supposed to be doing. Oh my god, that tea is amazing. Okay, this is almost out of ammo. This is also almost out of ammo. I really need to refill this then. Can you imagine that? A game actually forcing you to make a decision about what weapons you're going to use? Crazy. Insanity. Okay, so go north. Let's continue on this way. I don't have a good way to deal with you. I should have remembered that I literally had just refilled. Okay. Also I have a bunch of these kits now. That's probably enough. Yeah. Let's just continue back towards here where... Oh, it's destroyed. Sure. These are much more useful than I've been giving them credit for. Change this back to second level. Sensing. Sure. I'll probably go ahead and use both of those. Nice. This is the where the box is. I need to... Nice. Standard 9mm rounds? Okay. There's another gun in my future. I like what the music is doing in this area. Oh, this is... I turn and there's two Morphs facing me down. I gotta be more careful. Like, I am trying to stick to my renewable resources, or reusable resources rather, a bit more. Go ahead and use this. Interesting. Okay, so we're going up, hanging left for the energy. Recharge 20 times at a power station. How time flies. Osmium rounds. Okay, so that's for the Magnum, right? Nope. Osmium rounds, osmium rounds. That's for... That is for the Magnum. Okay. That's a good one to get more ammo for. So hit a limit going this way. And there's a bunch of stuff to try to figure out here. Figuring out, or filling in the map reminds me a lot of a Metroidvania in a lot of the best ways. There's a lot of stuff in this room. I do like this rather... There's something kind of interesting to me about the way that this is kind of... It does feel like it's crossing over a little bit with like how Doom presents things, where you've got... You do have this religious aspect. Of course there's going to be a religious aspect involved, I guess, but... Alright.
The fruits of so much imagination and labor. Living beings with the speed and efficiency of machines. But
But I must strive further to serve life.
I will devastate Earth's cities with my laser.
Then alter those left alive with my
Mutagen virus.
humanity is on the verge of a new era. I, Shodan, am its new god. And you,
My children are my avenging angels.
Oh, so good. Impeccable. Alright, so it was this way I had gone before. Let's just fill out all of this. Okay. Sure. Okay, well. Guess this is where I am now. Clearly an area I've been to before. Chunky. Oh, another shotgun. Empty, rotate, drop. Just reload that from here. Can't. Oh, hang on. You gotta crouch at the... You gotta do a crouch jump to climb something like that. It's kind of weird. Just a cordless drill. No, I can't get up there. Okay. Well, at least not now. I know I get an ability. I know I get the ability to jump later. That take care of. Well, also I could probably just. Okay, not so much. Right. So how do I get out of here then? It's neither of those spots. There we go. Surprisingly hard to see the ladder. Okay. Ooh. Okay, so either I would need to restore power to here, which would activate a grav lift that I just don't see the base of, or I need to come back here later. One thing I do like about System Shock, the original game that this remake is based off of, is it's kind of got this, it does have this sort of Metroidvania flavor to it, where like part of the stuff you do, I'm sorry, I'm a little distracted by this, but like it's got this Metroidvania flavor to it a little bit, where like you're like you do gain new abilities that let you access new areas. And it's kind of the hat trick this game does over, say, something like Doom, where like in the original it was a little more of a pain. I think it was a little more of a pain to play, but in exchange, like there were so many more cool things you could do. All right, so I want to go ahead and use this. Is that literally all there is in this room, is just the poison? The radiation? Okay. Sure. Not quite the button I meant to press there, but... Food bar wrapper.
Abe, the engineering group has started Plan B. We made it down to the reactor level. All we have to do is get into the reactor core and set the reactor to self-destruct. Self-destruct signal from Earth will start the countdown as soon as the switch is thrown. Once we're done, we're heading up to the flight deck and escaping this ticking time bomb in the life pod.
I'm out of proximity mines, that sucks. Okay. So clearly that way was not a good choice. Stealth OP. I should get out of here. Whoop, run. I was crouching. That was not running. You don't auto, when you got crouch, it doesn't auto toggle off of crouch whenever you press shift. Okay. So these are the Teflon rounds. That'll help me a little bit of the way. So it was that area. So I actually want to go around that way. Okay. Hopefully that isn't an issue. Anything else? Nope, I don't think so. If it turns out you can just put whole items in there and get more for recycling as opposed to vaporizing and junking them, that would actually be pretty cool. Somehow doubt that's the case though. Also, I am out of batteries, which could be a bit of a problem. I got lucky there. It's incapable of looking down if you get close to it before it gets a chance to, apparently. And I got a battery. Funny how that issue kind of took care of itself there. Ow. That one's down. Okay. Oh. Hi. I'm alive. Go ahead and just pop 2 of them. Machete rounds for the shotgun. Penetrator rounds for the assault rifle that I don't have. Of course, and there's that on top of everything. Take those. No. No, 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 no. We're not ready for this yet. Not only are we not ready for that, I should be actively trying to stay away from that. Okay. So I can go left. That does nothing. Okay, so I need to go north and around left. Well, it's on my mind. I should go ahead and also just go through here. Is there a way back up if I fall down? Okay, it's 1 down. Really? Damn it. I was hoping that wouldn't happen. It's fine. I will say, I am surprised at how much I am having to preserve resources. Like, that part is definitely not what I would have expected. Gas grenade, EMP. I should probably use EMPs a bit more. Those seem like they'd be pretty good against robots. Bots and Borgs, as it were. Grab that. I'll fall out here. Okay, this is the one I killed earlier. Ow. Where? Ah, there you are. Go ahead and take one of these. Okay, I have a better idea of where I am now, at least. So, let's see what happens if I go up here. Is it just a shortcut across the other side? That seems odd. So that's what happens if I take the lift. I guess I'll take the ladder? Let's try going back up here. Maybe I'll kill myself by by falling to death repeatedly. Or taking fall damage repeatedly. There we go. Alright, this is new.
I never believed it would turn out this way. I chose to come to the premier station in the stars to do research. Never did I think I would be in the situation I am in now. I'd rather die on my own terms than let those creatures decide for me. This was Dr. Joseph Lewis.
Grim. Okay. So that's what going that way got me. I think there's a bit left there, but I think the... Okay, I'll take this one here. Just to double check. Make sure I'm not missing anything. Alright, now I'm pretty sure I'm not. Alright, let's see. That I remember I couldn't quite reach. Let's suppose I will go down this way. Good that the robots haven't been rebuilt yet here. Noisy machine, that. Safety override. This is where we want to be going. Safety override that way. Not the safety override this way. I'm curious enough. I want to see what's over this way. What a dick move. Pop a couple of these. Do I have batteries? I am out of batteries. Oh, no, I'm not. Yeah, that seems dangerous. Yeah, I don't know if there is a more permanent upgrade for, dealing with radiation. I hope it's not a finite resource, I'll put it that way. Oh lord. Charging laser, life pods disabled, shield online, reactor nominal. Gamma Grove has been jettisoned apparently. Oh no. I don't have the reactor code. Well, shit. Okay, so here's what I need to do then. I need to add a marker there. This is where I'm going. And I need to be going around with this active so that I can actually try to find the shit that I'm trying to actually use to deactivate safety. No, not there. Oh, great. Yeah, this is not gonna... Oh. I'm gonna die. Okay. It's fine, though. Because I need to be looking around for stuff that I've missed anyway, so... So let's see. Do I have a battery? I am out of batteries. Strange. So maybe there's stuff that goes under this area? I shouldn't be wandering aimlessly. I should go to the charge station. Unmarked room. no more security level. And I'll take those, but I gotta leave the pistol. Mod kit. Upgrades the mini pistol, increases damage, and adds burst fire. I see. Well, that's cool to find. I see. Okay. So first of all, let's turn this back on. Walk around this way. Into here. Don't think there's anything here. Don't know how I feel about these locations that are there to find but are not marked on the map.
Radiation treatment complete.
Okay. Nothing especially interesting here. Or here. Hmm. Yeah, again, nothing particularly exciting down here, it seems. Hmm. All right, here we go. That's all that's in there. I guess it does take a while for the radiation to wear off normally. And you might find the gasping for air sound a little annoying. I'm good on that. Alright, my radar hasn't really picked up anything. I guess I've been surprisingly thorough as I've been going through most of this area. Get up there. I'm either going to have to find another route around, or I think there's going to be a jump involved. This guy's not pinging with anything. Right. So this room just has that shotgun, which is not very useful for me. See, nothing pinging in this room either. Nor this room. Weird. Nothing here. Excuse me. Nothing pinging here either. Oh, wait a second. Okay. Oh, hello. There is something I missed over in this direction, apparently. Aha!
They say if you look hard, you'll find your way back home. Born without a friend and bound to die alone.
Okay. Right, I mean, I think that just goes back to that room I was in. So I think I'll circle back into there. go ahead and top up on charge as well while I'm at it. Into the experimental area. There is something in this room that I didn't get. A shotgun. Doesn't look like there's anything else for me to grab, though. Multiple places to get a shotgun, at least. Zylily! How are you doing? Haven't gotten a chance to talk with you in a while. XY Lily. I get it. Let's see. Don't mind me, I am trying to track down a code, and I have no idea where the code is. Hey, I mean, same, and then I think most people are a little bit like that, so tain't a big deal. All right, I think I've made a loop at this point. Why, thank you. Thank you, thank you. It's a long time coming. Don't remember if I've searched this area. I've been avoiding this area because it's covered in radiation, and I die slowly while I'm in there. And then quickly because there are the cyborgs. System Shock is very old school. Not afraid to be ridiculous. Data stick, that might actually be what I need. Research station, that's one of the highest security ratings in the system. Let's see. That was not helpful. System Shock 1 is... So this is the remake of System Shock 1. System Shock 1 is like infamous for having a very, very complicated control scheme. And like the remake is by far the best way to play it, but it's got this more or less the same level design as System Shock 1. Like, so it's like, I won't say it's like super confusing, because like you find things and they tell you like, here's what you need to do step by step. But there's things along the way that you also really need to do. And it's like I know what I need to do. So I have to, one, put the shields up around the station. Already done that. 2, I need to override the safety mechanism for the mining laser. And then 3, I need to fire the mining laser. So I'm trying to get the code that lets you turn off the safety. And I just don't remember what it is. And I don't know where to find it. I've been walking past this thing, like, every time I die, I respawn right over there, and I've been walking past this thing every time, so...
I got lead on this. It's going around. I'm going to medical to get checked out. Please, don't cut my hours. I need the time, but I need to make sure I'm not getting anyone else sick. Hopefully, they have something for me. I'll see you in a few days.
Tons of things like that. And also, there's tons of places out and about where you... like, you have your weapons, right? And you find your weapons around the station. But it's not like there is a shotgun, and you will find the shotgun in one place. It's like there's a ton of different places around the station where you can find a shotgun. So I've been through all that. I think the death trap is like the only place I have left to go through to try to find it. And that sucks. Yeah. And it's the same with like all the weapons and a bunch of the ammo and such. It came out, I think the original System Shock came out the same year as Doom. I was talking with Chatter yesterday about it. And it's like, it's a different engine. It can actually handle, like, it's a proper 3D map. It's rendered with 2D textures and all that, but it's actually a 3D map. So there's actually layers of the map that can go under and over each other. You know, it controls like an operating system rather than a first-person video game. Water sounds good, actually. Let me do that. But yeah, you've got these different mods. When you activate these, they drain your battery slowly. And, they are... I've got the one going that'll identify items for me. But, clearly, like, I found a couple of things that I missed before, but clearly it's still not catching everything. Fortunately... Oh, want to see one really weird thing? So this mechanic, it's from the original game, too, where you can, like, lean around corners. They decided to let you be able to see your torso and feet. So, you know, don't think about it too hard. All right, here we go. Nice. Okay, that's interesting. I couldn't open that before. Is there another one, like, over this way? Also, I'm slowly dying here from the radiation poisoning, don't mind me. We'll just, put a bandage on it, it's fine. Not quite. Okay. I'll take another one of those. And then I guess head right back in. That's not good enough. Here we go. Oh, good. It was still damaged from the last time I was in here. So this is... Obviously, this is the precursor to System Shock 2. It's also the precursor to... By extension, it's also the precursor to games like BioShock. So things like, you know how BioShock has those regeneration pods or whatever? Yeah, that's a bot. Authorization required. Let's listen to this.
Sure, Mark. I need to reschedule. The reactor is spitting out radiation spikes, some as high as 8 rems. So, no date tonight. Can you run a diagnostic of CPU notes for me? I'll bring the wine next time. Thanks.
Let's take a detox. Oh, the detox does nothing. Okay. Well. Oh, I just went the long way. Am I about to die? Yep. It's alright. I tend to get a lot of... I think I'm averaging like one of those bots per stream. But yeah, that's a feature of the original System Shock, and that you can see that in games like BioShock as well. Which, if you want to feel really old, there's more time between the original System Shock, which was a pixel art game. I'm sorry, there's less time between the original System Shock, which is a pixel art game, and BioShock than there is between BioShock 1 and now. And I hate it. Yeah. When you heard that, did your back start to ache a little bit more too? Mine sure did. Where was that other entrance? Was it just... It was just this, right? Yeah. Alright, here we go again. Okay, so I need to figure this out. Authorization required. Is there, yeah, there is. Yeah, I don't know what the code is. Now I need to think. I'm about to die again, so I'm Hmm. Hmm. So I didn't see anything popping up on the radar when I ran through the radiation area. So let's see. I don't know how to get to that. I think I need to go back to the elevator. All right. Oh, that's one. There's one cool thing you do get in this game too. It's they just give you it's a little floppy for one, but they basically just give you a lightsaber, which I should probably use more often because it's actually pretty handy. Scrap. I have so many gas grenades. Yep. Those there. Oh. And it converts your scrap into money. All right. One last thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go through the media I've collected. It's a lot of shit, and see if I can find anything that is like, here's how you run a diagnostics on the CPU nodes. Yeah. CPU nodes. Trying to think now. Have I seen CPU nodes around? Look at the map here. I don't think there were CPU nodes on this level. Or if there were, I didn't notice them. Also, it seems like there's primed to be just something like a secret room here. But I don't think there is. I will say in this game, it is the one thing I don't like about the inventory management is there's no way to expand your inventory, which that doesn't feel great. But like, it doesn't have to get much larger, but I don't think you can expand your inventory at all. I think you're stuck with the same inventory size. I might be wrong about that though. Huh. It really does look like there should be something else there on the map. There isn't. Okay. I think I do know one place I haven't checked very thoroughly. Dead end? Dead end. Yeah. And see, that's how I feel about it too. And boom, that's what this room is for.
Radiation treatment complete.
Man, if only it was that easy IRL. There we go. We fixed all your nucleosomes and chromosomes and DNA, and you, congratulations, you still have genetic material. Okay. Let's see. All right, here we go. Turn that on while I still have health. Weird. It's just a spicy shortcut, I guess, between different parts of the station. Which is not necessary. Is that a weapon that I'm seeing on my radar? That area. Oh, I have to go all the way around there, huh? I feel like I've probably been there. We'll find out. It's all good. Head straight and just keep going down, only divert a little bit to my left, or to my right rather. Ah, there it is. Drop to here, drop to here. Oh, god damn it, I have been in here. It's a shotgun. Ah. Yeah, I think I have explored this floor really thoroughly, and unless I've just been walking by something that's not popping up on my radar, I don't think there's really much else I can do here, so it's gonna be somewhere else I gotta go. Also, rooms like this, just fantastic. Fantastic environmental storytelling in here. Just like that's spray painted on. It's gruesome. It doesn't help that when you're introduced to Shodan and her craziness, she's like, I will be a god. But it's like in her glitchy speak. But that performance for Shodan, it's like, goes all the way back to 1993, and it's an all-time great performance for a video game character. It's amazing. And they brought her in to re-record her lines and record some new lines for this one, for the remake. And of course, she's also in System Shock 2. I think one of these is just, yeah, one's was that. Target identifier. Okay, I already had one of those. So we're heading to the elevator, the blue here. So best way is just duck back into here, which is great because that means I can top off my health. And then I just leave through this way. And there's the elevator. That's my way out. Also, of course, it has nice elevator music. So this is the reactor. Where do I want to go? Maybe research? Actually, I think I want to go to maintenance. I do want to go to maintenance. Oh, there's stuff under here. Yeah, the only elevator music in my mind that has a better tonal whiplash is the elevator music in Blood. That's that's just, that one is just amazing. So let's see. I need to find a path that goes under. I found the path that goes under. Signing off. Ah, it's a weapon. It's another shotgun. Of course it's another shotgun. And then the maintenance, I wanted to go to there. They really want to make sure you have a shotgun. Which, I mean, fair, the shotgun's really good. That's right. For some reason, for some reason, a particular person's severed head is an item. Here's where we want to go. So we're in maintenance. I think we want to go to storage. I could be wrong, though. It could be that I'm just missing something that I need and don't know where to go. Ow. Nope, that didn't work. Okay. The heck are you? I forgot that that was a thing in this game. Mutants. That looks dangerous. It's a recycle station right there. The sound is getting to me right now. You... I want probably this. Also, what do I have equipped on it right now? Teflon coated rounds, so those are the better armor penetrating ones. Combat, it feels okay. There's a lot of hit scanning enemies, and that doesn't feel so great. A lot of the times though, like the enemies, once you get used to them, the enemies like they'll be shooting and they'll keep shooting even if you duck out of their range. So you can like take advantage of the cover system or like peek over, get their attention, they start shooting, you duck back in, peek out, take a couple shots, peek back in just in time for them to be shooting. Like there's some, you can do some fun stuff like that, but like it's very basic combat. Think of this game as an M-Sim more than a FPS per se.
Wasn't sure about the bots, but I was wrong. Made a move for the plastique in storage 1. Came after me and I barely escaped. The platforms are screwed up now and I found Wong's body. Bots all over it. Bastards. Gotta find a safe spot. I gotta find it.
I'm not gonna lie, I thought he was gonna say I got a shit. Or I got a shit, you know, and then start getting shot at or something. But no. That is not where that was going. What? Also, there's a... Great. So the downside of the weapons is they always pop up on your radar even if you already have the weapon, so... That looks like... It looks like it'll be a problem for me if I don't take care of it. Let's find out. Okay. I remember this floor, I think it was this floor that stood out as actually really interesting in the original. Because, like, this is your jump, right? And in the original, that's basically your jump, and it's barely enough to do anything. This level is where you get a special jump upgrade, if I remember correctly. And it gets... Suddenly you have vertical mobility, which is just not what you're expecting from a game that came out around the same time as Doom. Like this is the granddaddy MSIM. And it's very interesting to, because like this, like I said, this version is very obviously modern graphics, redone soundtrack, and a few other changes, but it's otherwise like the same game with a new coat of paint and refined controls, which is nice. Oh. Also no automatic reloading. Oh, I'm fucked. And I mean, honestly, System Shock 1 is one of those games that, like, if I think about games that really, really did need the remake, it's up there. Like, like, it's not like this is The Last of Us 1 for the 5th time, you know? We tweaked Ellie's nose. Give us $80. And also, it's by Night Dive, and I tend to like the work Night Dive does. Oh! One thing about this game, it's really cool. It's very subtle. If you get really close to something, like, that's what the textures actually look like. And then you back up a little bit and it looks... I think that's really cool. I think it's a really cool choice of how to do... It's a really cool choice of a visual style. Yeah. It's like from a distance, everything looks sharp and has a nice sheen to it, and it's modern, and then you get up close and it's like, ah, that's old school, and that's a... I'm on some level, it's like, ah, yeah, the game, it's nice and modern take on a classic, and then if you look real close, you see all the old school touches. And what just happened there? Unfortunately, the zoom in button is the middle mouse button, and I should really change that. Did it? It is a little buggy sometimes. I will say that much. Weird. Anyway, let's not worry about that right now. That was weird. I like how that's how you recharge from a battery. EMP grenade and a soda from a bathroom. Sure. I'll drink a soda. Not functional. Yeah, you know, when you're in a survival situation, you do what you gotta do.
Look, data doesn't just rewrite itself. I need to get to research data storage. Restore the corrupted data myself. Shodan has all the networks monitored, so doing it remotely is out of the question. I know this storage system well, so if anyone has a chance to slip between the cracks, it's gonna be me. If I don't make it, well, tell my wife how much I love her. That I tried my best.
I feel like that might be a hint of where to find another voice log or data stick or something, but they have little mechanical spiders. I've been noticed. All right, that's it. Oh, that's too many to kill with a wrench. Where? From whence? Oh, you dick! Yep. Don't you gotta love little mechanical spiders that breathe fire at you. Great. So in the highest difficulty and in the original game, if you die on a floor, so the things where you respawn at, they're originally set to convert you into a cyborg. So you can imagine the process isn't too fun if you die on a floor where you haven't changed that back yet. You get a little cutscene and everything. It's more of a, it's a loud thing as well in the original. It's a little more low-key in this one. Really? I should... Yeah. This thing has 3 settings. It was on the lowest one. Because the low one is good for taking out the... whatchamacallem, the why are words hard? Lowest setting is good for taking out the security cameras. There we go. And then it's got a high setting. There's too many of these guys. Oh. This is gas. Grenades are actually pretty strong in this game. Perfect cutting to black time. Oh, that was perfect. But also I should take gas off and put on... Oh no, I have EMPs. Against those guys, EMPs would be the best things to use, but, you know. There is a recharge over here if I want to... Let's go grab that. There we are. What's real fun is this is definitely the part of the game where it, where you are expected to be able to clear out rooms that have that stuff in it. I know there does come a point in the game where you start to be a little more powerful than most of the things you're killing. I have not reached that point yet. Okay, let's see. Yeah, I got them both with that second grenade, it looks like. Okay, I think the EMP just... I think it just shorts them out so that they are easier targets. Yeah. No, it does damage to them. Because it takes more shots. It took more shots than that to get them to that point earlier. There's another one somewhere. That's not okay. But yeah, that's another thing this game does, is that you've got different ammo types and different weapons that are better depending on what type of enemy you're fighting. So if you're fighting like the mutants, for example, you know, regular bullets, incendiary rounds, things like that are better. And then you have special armor piercing or electrical weapons for fighting like the robots and the cyborgs and stuff. So that is also a feature going back to the original. So there are so many details about the original. It's like, this is a surprisingly in-depth little system for a 1993 or 94 video game. Okay, so there's one like up there or there. That lift will bring me up. Oh Lord. Cool, I just turned on those bridges. I don't think he made it. What the hell? That's a whole ass grenade launcher. Um... No room. Yeah. That sounds right. Shoot. I mean, maybe I should let go of the monkey wrench to make room for the grenade launcher. Because I've got the laser rapier. Like, yeah, it's not useful without charge, but I've got plenty of charge for it. That probably also helps quite a bit. Nope, I had room. Okay, so this just launches the grenades I already have. Nice. Go ahead and use one of these. I don't have to manually chuck the grenades anymore. That's nice. I think... Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. I need to pick some weapons to like store somewhere. Okay, so those are up now. Let me go ahead and turn this on just so I can see if there are items around that I... Sounds like it would be very fruitful if I just were to just peek around the corner here and... Cool. That worked better than I expected. I was expecting there to be more of an arc to it. There was not. I'll wait until... I think you get a jetpack in this game at some point. I'll wait until I get that before worrying about it. More voice logs. Game has a lot of voice logs. Now that's just making me think of the Iron Maiden song. Ah! I did not mean to be walking slowly. Curse you, fall damage! Can I finesse this? Ow. Not quite. I think I've looked pretty much everywhere here. Right? Can't we just all learn from Shell and Portal and just have those rickety metal things on our legs? That would totally work. Trust. I'm gonna try not to use any more of this in this room. I think the flashing lights in this game can be a bit much. Like the sparks off of the spark beam on its highest setting kind of obscure your vision a little bit. The bright flashing red from those when they turn on is a bit much. Otherwise though, I'm very happy with how the game looks. All right. Okay, we just found something interesting. All right, we are full up. I mean, there could be. Okay, I know where that is. I actually know where that is. Interesting. Generally speaking, in System Shock, you'll find rooms that are just supply rooms. Sometimes that's just the things you're gonna find. Okay. Okay. So I can't go that way now. As funny as it would be to destroy that with a grenade. Oh. Okay, I need to probably go to like one of the storage boxes on the other side and just start putting some stuff in there. In them. Now you might be wondering, why are these arrows going and why does there appear to be a ramp? Eventually it is every bit as fun as you think it might be. That much I do remember. I haven't played all of the remake. I haven't played all I've played on the remake is what I've streamed the past few days, and then I'm actually rapidly approaching as far as I got in I'm rapidly approaching as far as I got in this version as well. I can't put the shotgun in there. I can put the wrench. No, I can't put the wrench in there. I need to put the wrench in our large crate. That in there. Probably also my Magnum. Rotate that a bit like that. Okay, it's not a lot of space, but it's something. Now I just need to remember I put my stuff there. Sure. Hmm. Nice. Ah, shit. Okay. Whoa, okay. Ow. I am out. That was neat. Okay, so there's radiation down there. See the game that's being played with that. I am out of energy. And also out of... Let's see, do I have anything to recycle? Do I have any... Okay. Out of energy, low on health. I wasn't expecting the grenade launcher. It's okay, though. I will say another thing, and it's kind of nice about this game, is it is very much like it is clearly old school in like its difficulty, but it also has the respawn points that kind of save the game state. a la BioShock. So it's like, it's really tough, but it's also like just forgiving enough that you're not gonna get too mad at it, as long as you remember to track down the respawn point. Speaking of which, I should probably try to find the one on that level. But okay. So it was down here that we died earlier. I could have just taken a right. Is it? I haven't been down here.
To my wife. I hope this message reaches you. Things are not looking
Pathetic.
I need you to do one thing for me. Please take care of Mr. Whiskers. Tell him I love him very much. If only I could see him one last time.
If I had my face cam on right now, you'd be able to see that I'm pogging. All right, you remember that ramp? We are ready to take the ramp now. This looks healthy. I bet this... Okay, now that I know that those are here, I bet this floor smells just incredible. Very awesome in the classical sense of the word. All right, I'm gonna put this back on. Mistakes have been made. Okay. This looks inviting. Manually locked. All right. It's a big open room. Not generally what you want to run into in this game. I think they really want me to have a shotgun.
Hey, listen. I need one of those enviropacks, and I need it now. I know you had one stored away, but I don't remember the code to the storage room. It ended in 8, I believe. I need that pack right now. I mean, we need it. The Resistance needs it.
Interesting. Open back up. Alright, I'll wander back over that way after I can see what's through here. Oh, yeah. there's your hint that this was once early mid-90s first-person game. That turbo movement. Oh, good. Glad I know where that is now. Okay, doesn't appear there's anything over that way to worry about. I don't know what that did. Oh, it swapped these? Interesting. They did redo the soundtrack for the remake, yes. The original is very boppy of its era, I would say. Is one way I would put it. Alright, that just did something, I'm not sure what. It unlocked this. Those things are awful. They're also people. Fun thing. Or maybe not so fun thing. I'd rather not close myself in. Yep. There's an audio log. That is, the implication is that it's a person who's recording their audio log as they are being transformed into one. It's not very pleasant sounding. Micro pocket dimension. Oh, inventory space? Oh. I'm wrong. I was wrong, and I've never been more happy to be wrong. Take this. Oh, that's interesting. So I don't have all this space, just this. I don't know how I feel about that. It's better than nothing. I can probably go ahead and rotate this. Yeah. Yeah, I'll take it. Alright, then the rest of the stuff that I'd be grabbing in this room is going to be down below. You know what these boots remind me of? It's like, they remind me a little bit of the Pegasus boots in A Link to the Past. But they carry a little more momentum, so like you'll keep sliding after you grab them. But like there's a little bit of a startup and then you just start going. A little bit of that flavor. It's not exactly the same. Just the closest analog I can think of. Oh, that's right. There was a spot I wanted to drop down. Yeah, here we go. For Teflon ammo. How nice. Mod the game to a tribe-style arena fire shooter because of the boots. Probably. Hello, what do we have here? Interesting. We have platforms. And let's see. It looks like that's necessary to get to that. Interesting. Okay. Whew. All that for a battery. Okay, is there anything else in this room in particular? There's something in here. I'm kind of surprised there haven't been any bodies in any of these. It's just a, I guess it's just a morbid step I was expecting them to take that they haven't. And considering the viscera in that tunnel that I crawled through, you know? Just a surprising level of restraint. Okay, what's over here though? Nothing. Jumping's a little stiff. Fatigue level's high. I forgot there is a stamina mechanic. And I forgot that jumping does in fact use stamina. But it's also like one of those stamina mechanics that barely is ever relevant. So all right, where is this? Heart rate monitor. Yeah. Yep. Okay, so there's clearly a way to get up into there. So I need to think about this for a little bit. Let me just drop down on this side. Right now, where was the controls were right here. Okay, okay, okay. There's that, and then I guess they're on the floor below me? There we go. All that for some shotgun shells and a empty bag of chips. There might be like a little bit of extra stuff over there. I think maybe I need to go up top for that to make sense. Which I mean, there we go. I can see why they would give you the option to turn the boots off. They're a little much. All right, I think we're done with this room now. Cool. Should recharge. And then I should figure out that room. Interesting. Okay. No, I want that. And if I hit this... Okay, that enabled... That's what that switch is doing. And then this... Well, there went my big brain moment. It's probably something that reverses those. Oh. Rude. Very rude. Holy shit. Okay. There's probably another button somewhere that I'm missing. Let's think about this for a moment here. Already activated. Doesn't look like there are any buttons over that way. It's just the two over that way, right? Because it's just these two. That flips that. Hmm. That opens and closes that door. I don't think that I've seen any other buttons in here. So I guess I'm going to walk out and come back later. Oh. I guess let's take a look in the Room of Doom. This is the other shotgun, right? Yep. We'll go to the ramp a bit after this, I think. Get me through. Nope. Dead. Okay. A little bit of trick of the loading right there. A more efficient way to take out the flying drones would be nice. I think there's probably nothing wrong with trying to work through that room. Wrong one. And they got me again. I think I'm gonna go at them with an EMP this time. And then I actually have to use the restroom, so I'm gonna try to... If I can take care of them this time, I'll do that. If they take me out, I'll just go. It's getting worse. Really? Well, so much for that plan. So what do I have in here right now? That'll help quite a bit. These are the Teflon rounds now. Peek around here and then... Nice.
Zabo, you said Shodan's been acting strange lately? Add this to your tally. We got bots refilling the storage rooms for no reason. Storage room 5 looks like a puzzle from hell. Even stole proposal lists everywhere. Gee. Gotta be the AI. Because McCloud would never sign off on this.
You know, thinking on it, GLaDOS as like a somewhat of a parody of Shodan. I could dig that as a headcanon. I know that the evil AI is like a classic trope. But the implication here is that Shodan was kind of turning the area into a bit of like a puzzle room. Okay, so what do these buttons do? That turns on lights. All right. Yeah, not sure what that switch does. Oh, hello. Just gotta brave a little bit of radiation sickness and then boom, you're good. Original Porto tier and season for system shock even. Yeah, I mean, makes sense. That looks dangerous. Okay. Sweet, a battery. And nothing. More voice logs.
I stashed an old prototype EnviroPack in, along with some plastic. The code to storage room 9 is 8. My log recorder was damaged, so I hope you get this.
8 something something. That's kind of mean. Hello, what's this? Version 2. Target's current objective. I'm sorry, was that hacking functionality?
I found some crates in the back when we were shuffling around inventory. When did we get these cerebral outworld rovers? I don't remember signing off on them, and they're not listed in the inventory system. What should we do with them?
Okay. And then this connects to there. Interesting. I already checked all these, right? Yeah. Okay. I think we've seen a good portion of this area. There's still some over this way to get. I am out of ammo on that. I thought that I thought I was cooling down. Or rather, I thought I still had energy and that there was no cooldown to worry about there. All right, I'm going to pause the game and head on a quick break, and then I'll be back because I feel like interesting things are starting to happen. So. Okay. That's enough of that. Let's go top off my energy here. All right. gas, even though I don't have access to gas. Or I don't have it. There aren't that many enemies that the gas would be useful on. Let me see, actually. Gas grenade. Eh. Wait, have I seriously never gone off to the right down here? Really? Apparently not. I mean, like, there's not much here, but...
Zeno, this is a joke, right? You're doubling my work schedules and cutting break times in half? If you want nothing done and everyone's dead tired, why don't we just shove the lifter bots out the flight bay dock and move it all by hand instead?
Okay. This is the area we were in when we died last, right? So it blew up on me. Right, well, noted. If you're trying to... Oh. That's not good. Lightsaber, not very good on things that explode if you don't want to get hurt by explosions. Go figure. There's gotta be something up here, right? That's something. Maybe I should go and grab my magnum. Probably would be pretty useful. Oh, I can recognize them now that it took me a moment there. Enemies are hard to recognize sometimes. Okay, so that was not where we had died before. Okay. So then... Was it there? It doesn't seem correct, but... And go to... Down here, past storage 5 here. Okay, so whatever room it is, it opens up underneath this. Ah, this place again. Yep, that doesn't work. Don't mind me just getting lost. So I guess it was the stuff off to the right then? Because like this is, like that's the ramp, I remember. A more three-dimensional map I think would have been nice, but... Why is it hovering near the floor? Okay. Manually locked. Neither of those look particularly good to go up against. Well, that works. You tried. Woo! All right, let's see here. Let's reload this. Give myself a little further from death than one tap. And... what else? What else? Oh, there's something very obvious staring me in the right here in the face here. Just use my shotgun more. What's it got loaded right now? Flechette rounds? Yeah, I think that's the one that's good against the robots. And let's turn this on. Ah, I know where we are now. This would be where we want to be destroying Shodan's shit. These are CPU cores. They take the security level down significantly. Charging station access. Okay. Where is the charging station that I've just gained access to, I wonder? Hmm. So security level's down to 8%, which means it's probably only like a handful of regular security cameras left. Pistol's gonna pop up on my radar, of course. Ah. So that's what was shut down or inaccessible because of that. Okay, so let's see. This is the room I couldn't figure out, and I might not be able to figure out unless I come in from, maybe I like come in from another direction or something. Took care of all that stuff. So I'll check out this room and then I'll go to the ramp. What a cool idea for a room too. Definitely taking that. Might as well take all of them, really. This is gonna suck. Okay, so there's a door on the lower level. Let's get the shotgun out. And I'm... Oh, wait. Oh, survived. So I'm not sure what that does. Other than giving me a nice gentle way to come back down. Oh, wait a second. Killing myself slowly over here. Maybe I can do this. Nope. In fact, I'm gonna die because of it. Why do those halt all of your momentum? That feels bad. I don't think that's worth using a med kit to recover from. Right, so there's stuff here that I haven't figured out. I'm curious. I don't think you can destroy these. Oh, you can. And that actually does clear out some of the toxic effect. Well, that changes my calculations a little bit. That changes quite a few things, actually. I don't know how I didn't realize that you can just do that. Right, so how am I supposed to get up there? Some flavor of big jump, perhaps? Huh. Of course. That's fine. However, realizing I can do that does change quite a few things. Okay. So that was the room that was causing those issues. Oop. Now we go this way. Let's take the ramp.
Nice jump, insect.
It was a trap! It's a funny trap. It's a very funny trap. Oh, I've got rags. But also, I should probably just go through my shotgun rounds first, right? Because I've been collecting those. Also, with that cargo elevator right there in the respawn room, I should probably deposit some of the ammo types that I don't even use, just to clear up those extra squares of space. Alright, let's go. So it's to the right. To the right again. And left and down here. Nice, okay. 4%, 6%. All right. That was a funny trap. I will admit, I thought that was funny. Let's take a look at what's in this box before I do any of that. Nice. Alright, there could be trouble here. There was trouble. I'm gonna just reload the save there, I think, instead of, yeah. Now that I know that they're there, they're kind of obvious. I haven't seen those in a while. Cool. Level 2 is probably fine. All right. That leaves this area left. I saw that was another. I saw them again too late. I was like, this looks familiar, and then I remembered, and it was too late. They're so far away, you can't really see them before they open fire on you. It kind of sucks. At least I have plenty of energy. What is currently in this weapon? Teflon coated rounds. So that's what I want. Whoop, not there. Got him. Force bridge disabled. Okay, let's turn this on again. So I can fall. Looks like a pretty long fall. I got lucky, I bonked on that. Oh! Then I got unlucky and bonked my head elsewhere. Quick load. So I do need to sprint for this one. Dang it. Of course. All right, good to know. It's going to start a fight as soon as I get on the ground level. All right, well, I think quick loading is going to be my preferred method here to just running all the way back. So I'll take those two guys out the way I did with the shotgun. Nice. Okay. Somehow I made it through. Nice. Okay, that's all I was missing there. And I should go loot the 2 cyborgs. Oh, there's weapon stuff above me. They dropped their... They didn't drop the same stuff as before. That's kind of sad. Hmm. Those are definitely welcome. Those are very welcome. Alright. Shotgun mod kit. Let's go. Decreases spread. Sweet. Okay. I mean, there's like little bits here and there left, but I think I've gotten pretty much everything out of storage that I'm going to. Oop, wrong direction. Now I'm gonna head this way. Probably just keep the shotgun on, right? Where was it that, it was here. Right, yeah. So first off, over here, there's that, which I have no idea how to get into. And second over here, there's this. I know it starts with an 8. Oh, that requires 0% security. Or there was a code somewhere that starts with an 8. I haven't actually seen anything that requires a code. On this level, at least. Interesting. Can't believe it took me this long to realize you can decontaminate by just blowing up the barrels, basically. I'd guess it's probably something up above me, not here. Yep. EMP grenade is not useless, that's for sure. In this room again. Oh, this is gonna... And it didn't hurt as bad as I thought it would. This, yeah, shotgun. Right. I'll look around this level a little bit more for stuff that I've missed. I think I cleared everything out of this room pretty well. Two. Right, anyway. That room. Then there's this room that I still haven't figured out. Hmm. I find it very odd that I can't seem to find another button somewhere in here. If I had to guess, it's probably hidden somewhere. Or maybe it's even in another room. Hmm. I want to go that way. Unless one of those is also a button, and I'm just not noticing it. Alright, if one of... I'll check those and see if one of those is a button. And if that ends up being the case, then... fuck me, I guess. Oh my god. Alright, I don't know what that top button did. It probably activated something. That button was really hard to see, though. Aha! Okay, now that button on the other side's turned on. And I can just drop here. Manually locked. Go figure, there's not even anything interesting over here anyway. At least not right now, there isn't. Changes that one. Yeah, there we go. And voila. I just need to be a little more patient in the room. Save there. I found a new weapon. Cool. Cadmium battery. Restores energy to maximum. Okay. Definitely taking all of those. I have no idea what a plasma core does.
I moved the plastic across the catwalk, but there are bots everywhere. Moved them out from where they were, but now storage 1 is flooded with bots. I can get to them if needed, but for now, I'm leaving them alone.
Money. Junk. Junk. All right, let's see. And there we go. You know, Whoop. What if 0% security required? What is the security level here? We're on storage. 2%. It's like literally there's a camera somewhere that I haven't found. Maybe 2 cameras. That's unfortunate. Although for that matter, I'll take this up, but thinking about this right now, and I'm like, there's clearly something I've missed on my way out here. Is it related to this room? I'm reminded of the one of the other rooms now. Ah, I saw that. Dropped those earlier. Well, I saw what I thought was something popping up on my radar for me to go and grab. Might have just been the thing that I dropped earlier. The force patches. Or one of the force patches, rather. Or berserk patches, was it? I don't remember at this point. It was when I got to here-ish. Yeah, I think it was just one of those berserk patches that I dropped. Hmm. Fuck. It's been a while since I've saved. I need to actually let that one play out. Okay. Fortunately, I can just go recharge on that level. Okay. So I'm heading to there. Forward, keep right. Head left. Take a right here. Right, because this is where I opened that door. Boo. Okay. So no, it's not there. Also, I did all that without turning that back on. Oops. Yeah, that's where I put my wrench and my magnum. I probably want to keep that on me. Hmm. Jesus, where... Let's try that area, if I can. There's nothing here. Pretty sure I got everything in here, but I'm gonna walk through just in case. Game's usually pretty good at telling you, like, there's an item or something that you would have seen but haven't. Alright, I think I can safely say, cleared this out. I think I know where I need to go. But I think I need to go to this room? I also need to go to a charging station if I can. Ah, man. The way the map is, like, overlapping itself in this area. Maybe it's that room. I think it is that room, actually. Yeah, this is the room I was thinking of. Because... yeah, see, there's an item that I haven't grabbed yet. Hmm. It's probably like some of the rooms before where I have to go around and try to find buttons to push. Hmm. So either there's another underground route that I haven't found, or in fact, I see a bunch of items popping up on the map. I see those. Hmm. Yeah, that didn't look good. Maybe I just need a higher jump or something. Man, I went through that entire floor and I'm still no closer to really figuring out the stuff with the laser yet. It's like this thing tried to catch me. It really does feel like there should be something that lets me just turn that off. All right, I think that's it for me today. I can't really think of anything else there is to do. Still need to figure out the access code there. I'm sorry, I'm not looking for a reactor, I'm looking for storage stuff. CPU mystery. In the closet. Well, there's a fire now. I know you had one stored away, but I don't remember the code to the storage room. Ended in 8, I believe. 8 something 8 then. Eek. I don't even know what the plastic explosives are for. Uh, there it is. Do want to try to figure that out. I'm gonna probably work my way down there and then look at my map and try to figure out like what is the way to storage 1. I have a feeling there's probably some routes in like underground or under like maintenance tunnel stuff that I haven't figured out yet. Okay. Central storage room 4, 5, 8, 7, 2, 1. Okay, this is storage room 4. I see that. I have not gone in here. Hello, Shodan. Go ahead and hit F5 there. Shotgun at the ready. That's new. Gorilla Tiger. Okay, so this was 8 something 8. Eight three eight. Cool. And that's the last one. Which means I can now open that last, I can open that last door. Protects the user from biological damage to the expense of energy. Okay, cool. Oh, that's important. M2100 mod kit. Damage mod kit. Okay. Use that. That'll clear up some space. Throw those away. It's for the Magnum. Okay, that's huge. And that is an extremely important find.
Cyborg conversion canceled. Standard station restoration procedures online.
That's... Let's see. That's kind of rude. Okay, so there's the cargo lift. Alright. Well, if I die again, then I pop up here. So. I wonder how long that was tucked away. Alright, let me do one last thing here, which is going to be to head over here. And try to figure out And get into that one spot in storage room 6. Right, another spark beam. Also, I should go... Was it here? Yeah. Pistol has a laser sight now. Oh, I am almost out of credits. I need to be picking up more junk and recycling more stuff, apparently. Anyway. Sure, I'll go this way. Then I'll almost die falling on my ass. But now that's security's at 0. V2. Jump assist while holding spacebar. There we go.
I can't believe she found them. The Project Cortex prototypes. And it looks like she modded them. A live pilot's brain would get turned inside out during the neural link for remote operation. Now they use corpses. And the murmurs. My God. You can hear them thinking.
All right, and with that, I should head probably, excuse me. Head this way, down this way. Go ahead and recharge. Because, like I said, System Shock's a little bit of a Metroidvania. And now, I should just be able to... Yeah. Not quite working how I expected it to, but... Boom. Alright, and I think that's all I'm getting out of storage now, so... Let me put my grenade launcher and the Scorpion in there, and then let me go grab my stuff out of the other crate and just put them right there, because that crate is like this is the elevator, that's the crate, you know? It's a much better spot for stuff than the crate I was putting them in a moment ago. And then we're gonna end stream here in just a moment. Let's see, what's that? A plasma core used by a plasma rifle? Don't need that. I've got enough rounds for the shotgun that I should be using the shotgun a bit more. Let's see. Mag pulse rifle rounds. Don't think I'll need that. That's for the pistol. For the Magnum pistol. Mini pistol and scorpion. Mini pistol and scorpion. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna empty that. We're gonna rotate it. Put it here. There we go. And we'll carry the Magnum, and then the Scorpion uses the same ammo as the mini pistol, so. Okay. And with that, we're going to go back to maintenance, and I'm going to go ahead and hit the outro button. That sound means the stream is coming to an end. Let's see. Just got some more money. And I guess from here, I've got the boots now. I guess, I think that's all I was missing to go and look around, what was it? Not research, there's that one area in the reactor that I was still trying to look around. So I'll go ahead and head to the reactor. Game's auto-saved. And now I need to be looking around vertically, too, because there's all these areas that I could be potentially going to. Alright. Lily, nice hanging out with you. Good to see you again. Don't be a stranger. And, you know, like it says, I'm unemployed, so I'll be in between. I'll be probably streaming a bit more while I'm job hunting. Go ahead and saving the game and exiting. And don't be a stranger. And if I can get some more D&D games going. I know there was that whole interpersonal situation that I won't go into details on a stream, but I don't know, maybe I can see if I have a friend who might be open to inviting y'all over for some games. I don't know, I'll look into it. Yeah, I'm still not privy on all the details, but yeah. You have yourself a good evening. I'm gonna spend time with the wife.